Well, I won't do you like that. I don't smoke on your shit. I respect your shit. Come on, let's get this shit over with. Oh, watch out, Capone. Somebody behind you, gang. Somebody behind you. You good?
I'm good, man. I'm all right, bro.
Yeah, watch out. You gotta watch out. They behind you, gang. Don't let nobody get behind you like that.
You thought I was getting backdoored?
You gotta watch out, gang. It's going around. The back door is going around in LA. You good?
I'm good.
Intro your shit in. How you do your intro and shit?
All right, 607 Unc. Glad to have you back on Capone.
Not the punk. But they try to treat me like I am.
Not the punk.
Yeah, you think I'm a punk because they try to treat me like I'm the punk?
Are you accusing me of leaving that out on purpose?
Yeah. Why would you leave it out then? You've been doing this all the time. You know I'm supposed to say not the punk. So why the you ain't put in not the punk?
All right, I'm guilty. I don't know.
You still a punk? All right, let's do the interview. I'm gonna show you I ain't no punk. Let's go. Come on, let's go. I'm a punk. You right. I got marked out.
607 Unc, not the punk.
Oh, Diddy.
You've had a wild few days, man. I don't even really know where to start. But how are you feeling about everything that has transpired?
I'm feeling good. I'm alive. Listen, anytime you make it through the storm and you don't even get wet, it's good. Listen, it was raining and I didn't even get wet, gang. Stop playing on me. I feel good.
Can you take me through everything from your point of view?
Everything like what? Everything like what? I did a lot of shit, gang. You wanna know about who I fucked this weekend too? I had my out. What all you wanna know about? You gotta be more specific, nigga. I'm keeping it real. I can go back. I was on Friday and I had it in. You want me to send you a video?
I definitely don't want to see the video.
All right, what you want to know about then?
Okay, how did you first learn that you were going to be doing a podcast with 4 Extra?
Oh, that's crazy. Look, so I found out on a Monday. On Monday, Adam told me and you gonna do a podcast with 4 Extra. Now the whole time, I'm like, cool. Adam gonna be there. We're gonna do a podcast with 4 Extra. It's good. We finna troll him. Now I'm thinking that we finna troll him about the cars and shit. Because Adam always seeing hits. He always tell you what to do. What you laughing at?
I had to look around, bro. I was just checking my stuff.
Yeah, you need to check around, because I had to check around because they tried to backdoor me and kill me again on no jumper.
Again?
Okay,
so you found out you're doing the podcast. It was supposed to be you, 4 Extra, and Adam. Now, when you heard you were doing it with 4 Extra, did you think I've said some things about 4 Extra he might be mad at me?
What did I say? I ain't said nothing. Adam ain't said. Listen, Adam said that he was gay. Adam said that he put peanut butter in his booty. Adam said he put cars in his ass. And 4 Extra didn't do shit. So how I supposed to know? Everybody play with you. You let the white man play with you. So why I can't play with you then? You look like a plaything. Don't you look like a toy? A big ass, soft ass teddy bear, right? One of the wing up kind that you wing up. What's some kind? You know the things you wing up? They run around like this, ding, 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 like that. What's them things? That was the he is. And Adam is winging that.
So you assumed because Adam was saying some things that you didn't think it was that serious?
No, Adam said that 4 Extra put a car in his booty. I'm thinking that's a no jumper thing. You know how, I thought he was the mascot for no jumper. You know how you got a mascot for everything? I know Brick Lady was the last mascot, so I thought he was the new mascot. And we always gotta pick on the mascot. If Adam picking on you, why can't I pick on you?
Okay, now, the day comes to do the podcast. Did you know Adam wasn't going to be there?
Listen. They tried some real slick. California, I love California, but California think it's too slick. Listen, he tried to confuse me. You remember I keep telling you I'm Mexican?
You do keep telling me this.
Yeah, yes. I keep telling you I'm Mexican. Listen, so when I came in, he had Mexicans in there. But I already recognized the Mexicans. I knew they was Rania. And I already knew that they was with him. So I walk in, they love me. They taking pictures and shit with me, and I love them. But I knew they was with him, right? I already knew. I was backdoor from the moment I walked in. I knew that before I saw them because I saw security. No jumper can't even afford security no more, so they never had security. This day, they had a little bitty small ass security, smaller than me. That's what I want.
Okay. Now at this point, did you know Adam wasn't going to be there?
Yeah, listen, Adam told me we weren't gonna be there on Thursday night. He said, Unc, you do the podcast. But the fuck, what you mean? I don't have a list. Every time we do a podcast, he give me a list. This time he give me no list. He told me to do the content. Listen, Cam, I was the content.
Okay, we're at the day. Now, 4 Extra shows up, and from what I understand, you asked to take a picture with him.
No, I didn't ever ask. Come on, gang. Listen, when 4 Extra get there, no jumper tell us to take a picture. I said, come on, let's take the picture, right? And we was taking the picture, but they asked us to take a face-off picture. See, no jumper knew what the was going on. I'm like, what the we taking a face-off picture for? What the going on? And then he said, no, we ain't taking no pictures till I holler at him. I said, nigga, come holler at me then. You know how you supposed to talk man to man. This took 50 to holler at me. We ain't doing no hollering, because this bitch ass kept on hollering. All you do is holler. Every day I holler at it. Holler ass, holler like a bitch. He screamed like a bitch. You know, come on, gang, he screamed like a woman. And don't touch shit. Why you looking so scared, nigga? 4 Extra, why you looking scared?
I look scared?
You look scared as shit, 'cause I talk about this big ass fucking drag. On Diddy.
Okay, now you guys go back there. Is he by himself or does he take all 50?
He never by himself, gang. He got 50 with him. Look, and no jumper, when you get in, you know how they got the door. First, they got a rule you only bring 3. Why he can bring 50? Right? And when you get in, I'm not even comfortable because everywhere behind the camera is standing behind all the cameras. So they filming the shit. His gang is filming the shit.
Oh, they filming the off-camera stuff of you guys talking.
No, they filming no jumper shit. They took over no jumper. They running Josh and shit. They behind the boards. Listen, look at the thing. Did you ever see 4 Extra look at my face? Where he kept looking in the whole video. Watch it right now. Tell me what he looking at. Watch the clip. Tell me what he looking at. Watch with me and him. Who is he looking at when he yelling at me? Is he looking at me or is he looking off? He looking at the corner. What is he looking at? He never looked in my eyes, gang. He was looking at his game for approval. That's what I'm telling you. He don't even know what I look like. Ask 4 Extra what I look like. Yeah, he never looked at me.
I mean, I'm just skimming through it, and there's a lot of times he's not looking at you, but there's a couple times he's looking at you.
He never looked at me, gang. When he doing all that hovering shit, he never looked at me. He was looking at his game. He don't even know what I look like.
Okay, so what happens
before you guys
if
he saw me, he would have kissed me. Listen, if he saw me, he would have kissed me. I look good. That's how you know he ain't see me. He wouldn't look at me, he would have kissed me because I look good.
What happens before the interview starts, man, when you guys are face to face, bro?
All right, before it starts, he tell me this. He say, if you say anything out of line, we gonna kill you in here. That's what he tell me. And I'm like, you gonna kill me over content? He like, yeah, so you shouldn't do the content. So I'm like, let's do the content. And I already knew that he was talking about control emotionally. So.
What did you think at that point in time? And you still ended up going to do the podcast.
I knew, listen, I thought I was set up. I thought they was gonna kill me in there. So I had to make sure I created a new moment. I was indeterminate whether I live or died at that moment. So I had to have a plan. My plan was to make it out because I knew I was outnumbered. I knew I was set up. I knew I was backdoored. I knew they wanted blood.
You didn't think like maybe I should just leave?
No, I can't leave. I can't retreat. No retreat, no surrender. Listen, gang, I went there and I knew everything was happening, but I can't retreat. Listen, I'm living life, gang. Once I start going backwards, I'm stuck. I gotta keep moving forward, Capone. I gotta go through it. I had to be still. He left before me. Right? He left before me, gang. I left after him.
Okay, now you guys sit down to do the podcast. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you feeling like you guys had the conversation and now it's over? You guys are cool now?
No, we never cool, gang. I think I got a message from God. I gotta tell him. Listen, I don't want to sit down with these in the streets, these Crips, these Bloods, these gangsters, gang, but I got to. I got a message from God. So if I got I'm like a postman. So I gotta see everybody. I'm the postman. So I gotta see you. But listen, do you like to see the bill collector when they come with them bills all the time?
No.
So a lot of people like to see me. But they gotta see me though. I'm a prophet of God.
Now you guys start the podcast. Things immediately go left. He basically starts saying the same thing that he was telling you before the interview.
He told me he gonna kill me. He told me I'm gonna die in LA. Listen, a lot of people died in LA. Pop Smoke died in LA. But I ain't gonna die in LA. I ain't gonna die nowhere. I'm leaving here with my body. I'm going across the simulation and across the firmament with my body. I'm taking my body with me like Enoch, like Jesus. They're not gonna get my body, right? So can't nobody kill me, gang. I can't die. I'm immortal. But yeah, he told me I was gonna die in LA. And that's crazy, gang. Tell somebody they're gonna die. Them killing words, right? But I wanna fight them for that.
You wanna fight for extra?
100%. 100%. I'm gonna knock them the out too. For extra can't fight. Listen, you know they can't fight when they gotta bring their game to fight. I'm 120 pounds, gang. Wet. He don't need his gang. Ain't that nigga like 500 pounds? Oh no, that's his booty. That's his booty big as shit. That booty 500 pounds. For extra got a 500-pound booty.
Now, what was your thoughts on defusing the situation during the podcast?
I told him something he never heard before. I told him I loved him. He ain't never heard love. He ain't never had it before. So I told him I loved him. He got kind of like stuck. Because the true way to defeat evil is through love. So I told him I loved him. That did it all. Right? That fixed the situation.
Okay, what do you think he was most mad about?
Nothing. Adam told him to do it. He wasn't mad. He always mad. He mad that he go to jail. He mad that he broke. He mad that he do a $130 promo. He mad because he woke up in the same hood that he grew up in. Right? He mad because his life up. He mad because it's survival mode. He mad because he can't figure it out. He ain't mad at me. I did nothing to him. I don't know him. How could he be mad at me over a joke that everybody say? Everybody know 4 Extra got hit extra.
Okay, now let's go back to this fade. You want to do a boxing match?
I got $50,000 for a celebrity boxing match because he an animal. I can't trust him. He gonna try to use his game for protection. So normally I like call him like, yo, meet me right here and fight. But you can't tell him that. He gonna bring his whole gang and them bitch ass guns. So I'm gonna get him in the ring with metal detectors. I'm gonna knock his big fat ass out. He gonna land on that big ass booty and I'm gonna put a carrot in it.
Now, I mean, he is in a pretty big weight class.
Listen,
he's
it
big,
ain't about
man.
big, it's about fast. You cannot hit what you can't catch.
So that would be your strategy.
That is the strategy. To make his ass run out of breath. If we run out of breath, knock him the out. I'm gonna knock for us the out! I'm gonna knock him out, Capone.
Y'all got a big weight difference, man.
I'll knock you out then. How about that? How about that?
Them punches gonna be pretty tough, man.
Come on, gang, he ain't gonna hit me.
If he catch you with a couple
listen,
of them
gang,
punches,
that
it's
big as shit. He's slow as he'll never touch me. Listen, I wouldn't want to fight him out for love, but he tested something in me. Now I have to fight him or he gotta bow down. He gotta decline to fight or he gotta fight.
So, how fast do you think you'll knock him out?
It ain't gonna be fast. Probably about round 7 or 8. I gotta wear him down first. He big. I gotta run. I gotta run for like 6 or 7 rounds. I gotta move around him, wear him out, hit him in the gut. All right? I gotta weaken him. I gotta jab him a lot, hit him in his nose a lot, make that bleed. Close his eye. I'm gonna give it to him slow, gang. I'm gonna run around him and beat him for 7 or 8 rounds. And when he get tired, I'm gonna knock on the out. Simple.
Now, this interview comes to an end, and by the end of the interview,
he's smiling.
It seems like
he's
not really mad at you.
He happy. He happy as shit. Because he came there to troll. He thought he won, but he didn't see this coming. He thought at that moment he was happy. He thought he had a victory, but he didn't realize he was a bitch ass. They got to bring 50 to see 100 pounds. You can't win like that because bitch ass, I'm snitching. I'm telling. Everybody know I'm a snitch too. So I got to tell everybody who you had with you because I'm a snitch too.
How did you feel at the end of the interview? Did you feel like you guys were cool or?
I felt played. Listen, I came to California to really try to enhance my career, right? And I went to No Jumper. I make more money than them. I went for them because they got 10 years in the game. I went for them because they got stability. They've been standing a long time. So I was disappointed. In the whole No Jumper platform, gang. You gotta think now, I can't be there no more and I'm in California. I done got this whole big ass house and I gotta find a way to pay for it. Cause I can't go back there. I go back there, they gonna around the back door me and try to kill me again. I can't keep on playing with it. I can't keep on risking, it playing with No Jumper.
Okay, well, we're gonna get to you quitting. So, cause you don't quit immediately, right? You still end up going and working with Adam a little bit out in Texas.
Yeah, listen, no, I ain't gonna work with him. I went to Texas to smack him in the shit. But then when I get to Texas, I realize he's scared as hell. I put up on him, he got a big ass security with him with guns and shit. He a bitch. I put on Adam smack, all he did was apologize when I put up on him. I'm sorry, I didn't know that was gonna happen. All this shit. That's what he did. I went down there to him up. I ain't going down there to do no work with him. Right, you set me up with my own people. You put my own people against me. I'm a Crip too. So how the Crips don't come for me?
Okay, so when you approached Adam, you accused him of setting you up, and Adam denied it, obviously. Right?
100%. He said, no, I ain't do that, gang. I ain't know 4S was gonna do that. I was trying to get the content. But I keep asking, what the fuck is the content? They never telling me what the content is, but keep telling me they're trying to get the content. I must have been the content then.
Okay, now at what point do you tell Adam that you're quitting?
Listen, this is the crazy part about it. I don't tell him I'm quitting until he won't fire 4 extra.
Till he what?
Won't fire 4 extra.
Oh, okay, so you assumed or told Adam that he needed to fire 4 extra?
Yeah, if you want me, get rid of 4 extra. Get rid of the problem. These gang members are a problem. They can't think. So if these gang members cause all problems, look at Big U and look at Brick Baby. Look at what all these gang members doing. They cause a problem for No Jumper. So once you do some real content then, people want to laugh. People want to find out what life is about. So put some real content on your shit.
And Adam said he wouldn't fire 4 extra.
Man, they wouldn't fire 4 extra, and that's the problem.
Okay, so you quit, and Adam posts a video announcing that you're not with No Jumper anymore. And in this video, he says you're the most unpredictable person, and he thought you were down with all
uncontrollable. No, uncontrollable. The wrong word. See, he control all the rest of them. He can't control me. I'm not unpredictable. I'm uncontrollable. Right? You can't do me any kind of way. Listen, you can't shit in my face and tell me it don't stink. I know what shit smell like.
Okay, and now Adam also said he thought you were down for all the bullshit.
Listen, I'm down for all the bullshit. I'm not down for going against my own people. I'm not down for extorting my own people. I'm not down for that. I'm not down for dying for No Jumper when they don't even pay shit. I ain't down for that shit, gang. I gotta be down for that.
Now, you mentioned that there were 40 or 50 dudes, had you surrounded. Were you just like, damn, man, this shit about to be real. Like, I might not make it out of here.
That what you think in them situations that happen every time. But I was determined to make it out of there because I was in control whether I make it out of there or not. They ain't controlling my life. They can't tell me whether I can live or die. My decisions determine whether I live or die, gang. That's why I made it out. I was gonna make it out because I put my mind on making it out. So I made it out. It's simple, gang. But it's the real spirit party. You cannot get in. Moses up drink and Jesus up gin. I swear to God, mom.
Well, the blogs go crazy when this interview comes out. You know, everybody's looking at it. They're taking clips. The clips are going everywhere. You know, what's your thoughts, you know, when the clips started coming out?
I'm famous. Listen, I'm famous, gang. Anything with my name on it gonna go up. Listen, if I'm in a position to where I gotta prove my manhood, I'm not a man then. Listen, I'm in a position where I gotta think everything through. So I'm not in a position to prove I'm a man when I already know I'm a man. I don't gotta prove I can knock him out because I can knock him the out. You know? So I don't feel nothing. I feel like I'm gonna keep going up like I'm supposed to.
Now, one thing I didn't even know about you is that you were from Hoover and have Hoover tatted on you.
A lot of people don't know. Listen, I'm a gang member. I'm a real member. But the thing was, I was trying to come in unity and show everybody who I was, like, past that. But yeah, I'm a Hoover. I'm Groove, gang. But the thing is, I didn't want to get people involved in my shit. I'm not like folk extra. I don't need my gang for protection. So I don't got to tell you what gang I'm in because I'm not looking for my gang for protection.
Okay, now, this kind of caused some other problems that you had. You were doing a live on No Jumper, and you know, I don't know, it came up, and you said Hoover blank remover, and this caused a lot of problems.
That's not, listen, I didn't say it to nobody. They was asking me, how do y'all disrespect blood or disrespect different gangs in St. Louis because we wear our flags on different sides, from the left to the right. And when I told them that, I didn't know Munchie was blind, and I didn't even know Munchie was a blood. Now, I knew he was blind at that moment, but the first time I met him, I didn't know he was blind. So I definitely didn't know he was a blood if I don't know you blind. The whole time he could see, I thought he could see me, but he kept on bumping into me. So I thought I didn't know why the fuck he kept bumping into me. But I didn't know that he was blind the first time I saw him. That a lot of people don't know.
A lot of people don't believe that you didn't know he was a blood.
How could I not know? I don't listen to shit No Jumper them talk about. I don't be listening. I'm not the nigga to come in that job and trying to meet friends. I think they all the police.
So were you surprised that when you said that, you went viral and got the reaction that you got?
I ain't never surprised. I'm always viral. But at the end of the day, they know I didn't mean it and they love me. The only people that try to make me look bad was No Jumper. Everybody else like, no, he's genuine, gang. You know he don't understand, right? I was talking and they changed my words with them clips. They said, disrespected the Bloods. I never disrespected the Bloods. I showed you and told people how Bloods got disrespected in St. Louis.
Now, being a Hoover, you didn't know that the Hoovers and the neighborhoods don't get along in LA?
It ain't that. It's this. In St. Louis, they got something called 607. That's where I'm from. The 6-0's the Hoover. Neighborhood, the Hoovers, we click. So when we get out here, you know, that's what we think. We think we click. All Crips click. Yeah, in St. Louis, like neighborhoods and Hoovers get along. But in California, don't nothing get along with Hoover. Right? Every gang, every Crip set clicked up to go against Hoover. That's in California. So the whole time, I was out of line the whole time and I ain't even know.
Now, do you feel like that's, you know, whose politics do you feel like's right? You know what I'm saying? You grew up in St. Louis where everybody gets along, and I think everybody gets along in Texas too.
Yeah.
Cali might be the only place where the neighborhoods and the Hoovers don't get along.
Here's the thing though, but they the Mecca. They the Mecca of gangs. So can't they see that everybody else getting along? So everybody should just get along? Ain't that what Rodney King said? Can't we all just get along?
That's what he said.
Yeah, after he got hit with them bats. Yeah, after I got hit with the bats, that's what I've been saying too. Before stop playing with me. Hit me with some bats. Hit me with a bat. Yeah, can we all just get along? I swear to God, my mouth.
Okay, man. So, do you want to say anything to the Bloods that might have been offended by what you said?
Listen, any blood out there, I'm not trying to disrespect you, right? I want y'all to know that I'm a member too. I got a red rag right here. I know California don't understand this. Y'all represent the Bloods real heavy. But when y'all see this red and this blue flag, I'm not trolling neither Blood or Crip. A lot of people think I'm a comedian. I'm not a comedian. I don't play. I don't troll. I'm showing y'all that all the gangs is one. Everything is one. We all connected. So I'm Blood too because it's in my blood. I bleed, right? So if you was offended by that and you're Blood, I apologize. My apology.
Did you get any calls from any Bloods you might have known?
Yeah, a lot of them. But they called like, damn, cuz, what's up with you? I'm like, no, you know that shit, them clips. It wasn't me, it was the clips, gang.
So you think the clips made it look worse than what it was?
It said, disrespected blood. I never disrespected blood. I was telling him how other people disrespected blood.
All right, now, one thing that I was kind of surprised to see was that you and Whack 100 were on a live.
Yeah, because he FaceTimed me, and one thing about Whack really trying to like, he trying to keep me safe in LA, though he's safe. But LA tricky, you don't know who to trust. I said a lot of shit about Whack. I don't know if I can trust him, right? Because LA is kind of tricky. They'll send you somewhere and they'll get you backdoored. Like I'll be in the house with Whack and Whack will open the door for 4 extra. That's how LA roll. That's how Pop Smoke got killed, right? So what I'm saying is LA tricky. You got to be careful who you with. So I done had bad blood with Whack, so I don't understand. I can put him online, but I don't know if I can pull up on Whack.
I mean, did you guys squash your issues, or
We never. Listen, what issue can he squash? And he said something about me, I said something about him. It's the internet, it's content. If you don't understand that, if I did something to you, I would smack you in your face. I ain't smacked him in that wrinkled ass booty, so I ain't did nothing to Whack. You see me touch his wrinkled ass booty?
I didn't. No.
So does that mean he's still good?
All right, man. Well, you know, I wanted to ask you about Charleston White, man. Now you want to box 4 extra. He recently just boxed one of the Island Boys and beat him up. Who would have thought Charleston
shit was rigged.
Could beat anybody up?
Listen,
bro? I never thought Charleston White could fight.
Listen, the Island Boy kissed for money, he'll lose for money. Yeah, he kissed for money. He kissed the man for money. He kissed his brother for money, gang. So he'll lose for money. That shit rigged. Charleston White can't whoop shit. Tell him to come fight me then. Well, I'm on a fighting spree. I'm trying to whoop ass. Tell him to come get some of his ass whooping.
I think you and Charleston White would be a much more evenly matched fight. You guys are both around the same weight, around the same age. I think you guys would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be a huge draw. You know what I'm saying?
Stop playing with me for me and you fight. I ain't nothing like that snitch. I ain't no snitch. We ain't nothing like the same. Nigga, I'm a yuncle. He a regular uncle. I'm a yuncle, gang.
Well, I meant you guys were similar in size, not similar in personality.
I'm bigger than him. He a little man. He a little man. I'm a big man. Why on me? On GD. On Crip on Blood. But that shit was rigged, gang. That shit gotta be rigged. But listen, if that shit was not rigged and he whooped his ass, shout out to Charleston White. Because one thing about from Texas, they gonna fight, right? And Charleston White grew up in an era to where everybody was fighting, so I wouldn't be surprised if he can fight. But that still don't mean that he can whoop my ass. I'll beat the out Charleston White. But that fight was a decent fight though. It just didn't last too long because that little smoking, drinking shit. He on all them Percocets and shit. So he can't do all that fighting. And plus he gay. He probably get hit in his booty all night. He got tired. The Island Boy was probably getting rolled last night. You know what I'm saying? He probably getting rolled all night. The Island Boy probably was a Wildin' Boy night before.
Yeah, I definitely was. I was
thinking that. You was thinking that too, right? You think he got hit in his booty too, right?
Man, they got some kind of funny stuff going on for sure.
Yeah, they gay as shit. And everybody know.
And Charleston White, I think today, just made a video saying he wanted to fight more people. So maybe you and him, with your guys' beef that you guys got going on,
they tried to pass to Eli
in the ring.
No, they called him. They tried to blackball me. They called him and they told me he wanted $600,000 to fight me.
Oh, well, you know when somebody puts an outrageous number, that just means that they don't want to box.
That means you a bitch. That's the same thing they did. I'm gonna send you a thing from 4 Extra Girl. 4 Extra Girl told me $150,000 to fight. All these don't want to fight. I'm gonna send you the message. They said, yeah, we'll fight you, but we ain't fighting for 50. We need 150. When you on the internet and you selling promo for $150. So 50,000, that's like a good raise.
$50,000 is a game changer.
So $150,000, you $150. He make $150. I offered him $50,000. How many 150s in the 50,000? That's a lot of 150s.
That's a lot of 150s.
Yeah, that's a lot of 150s. He made a bad decision if he don't fight me.
So 4 Extra says he wants $150K to step in the ring.
But listen, to want 150K, you gotta have 150K. I can't put up 50K unless I got 50K. That ain't got 1K.
You guys might be able to get somebody to put the money up, though.
I got the money. I don't know how to put my money up. Tell him that his daddy put his money up. Adam. That's Adam, bitch. For extra Adam, bitch. That's why when Adam told him to go do that shit to me, he came and did it.
I definitely think, you know, if the 4 Extra thing don't happen, you and Charleston White could probably
me and you. You keep saying, why you talking about this low vibrational shit? I don't want to talk about all this fighting. I want to talk about love.
Okay. Talk about love. Talk to me about it, man.
I told 4 Extra I love him. That's the first time he heard the word love in his face. And somebody was for real. Because every time he heard love, it was from a bitch or from somebody that didn't really love him. Because he ain't never felt love. Because love is not an act of moving on love. Love is the fact of observing shit. And he moved too much to feel love. So I love you, Capone. Finish your interview.
I love you too, dog.
Good. Now you gay. You told a man you love him, so now you gay.
I definitely am not gay.
You happy? What's the difference between happy and gay is the same thing?
Well, not in today's world.
Oh, okay.
But maybe like in the 1950s.
Right.
Okay, so look. Did you see 051 Kiddo from Chicago go into King Von's grave?
Did he disrespect King Von's grave?
He said he pissed on King Von's grave.
How many graves do you think King Von had pissed on?
That's a good question. I've never heard about him pissing on anybody's grave.
How many people do you think he put in the grave?
Well, they say quite a bit.
Listen, he pissing on grass. King Von not in that grave. He back in another body. That a lot of people don't know. See, King Von, he a murderer. He a killer. He a low vibrational demon. That mean he said he was a demon. That mean that demon back. So you don't gotta go piss on the grave. Ain't nothing in that grave. King Von ain't in there. King Von back in another body, gang. That a lot of people don't know.
Now, I mean, do you think like something like so you feel like King Von's not there, he's in another body, but what's your overall thoughts on it? Do you think that it's disrespectful, or because you think he's not there that it's not disrespectful?
I asked you how many people King Von killed. It's only disrespectful. King Von never killed nothing. Listen, even after death, what you did echo through the universe. Let me tell you this. Every move you make, it mirror the next move. So everybody that King Von killed, that shit mirrored. He never had a chance to stop it. So of course people gonna piss on his grave because that mirror is still going on. He never stopped at the karma cycle. So if you don't stop the cycle, it gotta continue. So yeah, they gotta go piss on his grave because he causing the same negative effects that he caused from a person the same time they heard the name King Von. The name King Von sends chills through your spine. So that's what I'm saying. So ain't no wrong in that. How was that wrong? When if King Von was alive and one of his ops died, he'd go piss on his grave too. Now, it would only be wrong if King Von was not the type of person that'll piss on the grave. Not only will King Von kiss on the grave, he'll put you in it.
So you feel like it's all fair because of the type of person and the type of activities?
100%, 100%. And listen, would you be mad if a raper get raped?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. So how can you get mad, right? Whatever you do shall come to you, right? And we can't get mad when that happens. We got to let people reap their own karma because they chose to do what they chose to do. Nobody told King Von to be no killer. Nobody told King Von to ride for old block. If he ain't do all that, we ain't got to worry about nobody pissing on his grave.
Okay, now I want to ask you about something that's a little bit more funny, bro. Kodak Black is on video wiping his boogers on a woman's head.
Kodak crack. Kodak crack. Say it right. Kodak crack. right? And if you wiping boogers, that's because he had that meth in there. When you do all that meth, it gets stuck in your nose. You gotta wipe it somewhere. What the you gonna wipe it at? She was already white, so it just blended in her skin anyway.
Bro, that's so gross, bro. He's at a show.
Yeah, it just blended in the skin. Listen, man, it ain't nothing but a meth booger. That's a meth booger, gang.
A meth booger.
What's wrong with a meth booger?
I mean, nothing's wrong with it as long as it's not being wiped on me.
Listen, but it need to be wiped on you, because you pale too. It gonna go right in your skin. Ain't nobody gonna even know.
Hey, man, ain't no... Man, okay, man. How you feel like that it's the meth that's causing Kodak Black to do this?
I feel like Kodak Black is calling Kodak Black to do this. Listen, once you understand that in life, nothing will satisfy you, they gave us a whole bunch of money. He's still looking to be satisfied, but he don't understand that nothing on earth will satisfy him. He gonna do every drug, he gonna buy every car, he gonna every bitch, he gonna realize that nothing here can satisfy him because what satisfied him was never here. So that's what's wrong with Kodak Black. Kodak Black got enough money to chase. When you got enough money to chase, you keep chasing. Right? Because they gave him money before he found himself. Right? So that's what's wrong with Kodak Black. Kodak crack. Kodak need to get smacked. Oh shit. Kodak get hit for the back. By Kanye.
Kanye was definitely supposed to fly out there to help him.
Yeah, to help him get the shit out of his booty. Yeah, Kodak Black was constipated sitting on that floor. And Kanye West had to come get him back. But, you know, you can't really with Kodak Black. He be spazzing out. So he don't want to get that booty up. All right? He kind of want to get that booty up sometimes. He don't want to get that booty up all the time. He crazy. Like a crazy psycho bitch. Kodak Black on crack. I'm going to follow Kodak Black, gang. And he gay. Because you know when you gay, you do anything for drugs. He Haitian. What type of Haitian ain't gay? It's like he supposed to take some booty and get hit in his booty. He do meth, gang. Who the black store doing meth anyway? Stop playing on me. Stop playing on me, gang. I don't want to talk about no Kodak crack. I don't want to talk about no Kodak. Change them up. Get up on no Kodak, gang. And I'm still going to Miami too. You can find me in Miami. Oh, that's the gay song, Sexy Red. Cut that part out.
Now, Mexican OT is going viral. He was sitting in on a podcast with Angela Yee, and during this podcast, they asked him about Mexicans saying the N-word, and, you know, his response was, you know, kind of bullyish.
I'm going to set you the right there. They can say the N-word because Mexican is black, and don't mean, let me tell you what I mean, right? When it got first introduced, it got introduced because the Europeans would listen to us talking to each other, and we was calling each other Nigers. We was calling each other Nigers, and then they was trying to call us by our names, so they started calling us, but they didn't understand that we called each other Nigers. So what I'm telling you is, that's not a disrespectful tone, right? And Mexicans was there too, because the Mexicans come from Morocco. So I'm telling you this, to tell you this, the Mexicans say all they want, because they ain't nothing but a bunch of we all, right? But don't even mean, so it's no problem with, right? The Europeans, they start calling us slavery because we was never slaves.
Well, I don't think it was him saying it or that he says it was to piss people off. It's he was in a room full of women and he says, you know, he looks around and he says, what are you, you know, I'm going to put it like this. What are you going to do about it?
What's wrong with it? Listen, what's wrong with him saying, and what you going to do about it? A man can say what the f they want. Listen, if what I say can make a move, he a bitch. Listen, if you let shit move you that's not in you, you a bitch. Listen, man, it's a lot of things you can't control in life, and one of them is what I say, think, or feel. If I know I can't control it, why the f I'm going to worry about it? Come on, gang, you can't control what I say. Listen, I can tell him don't say it, smack him in his mouth, And guess what? When I leave, he gonna say it again. Listen, it don't work that good. 4 Extra trying to make me to stop saying he got hit extra. You see, I still say 4 Extra got hit extra. You can't control no mouth. A man say what the he want. And a bitch say what the he want too. That's the problem. Everybody trying to control other people. Worry about your mother self.
Now, Antonio Brown. You know, we seen the video of him jumping some guy, and then, you know, the video of him chasing after the guy, man. You know, he is now currently on the run and facing an attempted murder charge. And he's making videos out of the country looking like he's trolling the feds or the police.
Who was that? I don't know who that is.
Antonio Brown, man, he went viral a few weeks ago for when he got jumped, and he was on camera, gunshots went off and everything. He's a football player. He's a Hall of Fame football player. One of the best wide receivers ever.
And he killed somebody and moved out the country?
No, attempted murder.
And he moved out the country?
He left the country. He's on the run.
Oh, he rich then. He good. Listen, when you kill somebody, you try to kill somebody, you got to go on the run then. Listen, if you got the money to run, I say run, but they gonna catch you anyway. They gonna catch you. Because what you don't understand is, it ain't the money. He have no ability to make money, so the money gotta run out, therefore he gotta get caught. Right? Because you got no ability to make money, the money you got now, you gotta use it. Because money is fake. See, he left the real money, which was his career when he ran, so therefore, whatever he running for, go catch him. So tell him to turn himself in.
So you think he should just turn himself in?
Yeah, why not? They don't catch you anyway. Why save yourself some money? At least you can use the money you got now for a lawyer. When they catch your broke ass, you ain't gonna have money for a lawyer. He gonna go in there with a public defender. They gonna give him life.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to bail out now that he's went on the run. They're not gonna give him bail now.
Yeah, and then he trolling, then he playing, and once you trolling, you play. That's what it is then.
Well, did you see that Fat Joe, the former assistant, filed a lawsuit?
What talking about Fat Joe old ass for?
Well, because his assistant filed a lawsuit against him.
They put people in the booty. All these old people in the booty. That's what they do. They been gay. They came up and did songs around Diddy, gang. Listen, let me tell you this. Old people freaky as shit. Well, old you know not freaky. That's why I'm a yonkle, gang. That's why these YBs don't want to come around these old. Because these old always try to. They freaky as shit. Right? And I know that he really did get that young girl that booty, because young girls' booties don't sit up like grown girls' booties. Right? So he did everything they say he did. But let me ask you this. What is wrong with it? Why you in Fat Joe business? If he could pay for it, let him do it. Right? And only time tell when they can't extort you no more. Don't nobody give a how many bitches he but they give a well, you can't give them no money. So Fat Joe. I don't give a about Fat Joe. All the little hoe that he.
Now, one of the things that
Fat Joe and that hoe. Put him up on Fat Joe. Ain't nobody heard about Fat Joe in years, gang. Now, how the you just go, everybody now want to be a rapist because Diddy a rapist. Okay, gang, Diddy the only rapist. It's only Diddy and R. Kelly. If I'm going to on Fat Joe, he ain't no real raper, gang. The real raper got 5 or 6 people talking about him. He got one person talking. We need more people, gang. Because he got more.
So I personally think most of the lawsuit is bullshit. I don't
It
really
ain't bullshit, gang. Listen, if somebody say you did something, you know you did it. Ain't nobody gonna lie on you.
Nah. People do lie on people.
Nah, ain't nobody lying, gang.
Hell yeah, they accusing him of some weirdo shit that is like beyond weird.
All right.
One of the things in there that was really surprising is the assistant that's been with Fat Joe for a while accused him of putting a hit on 50 Cent during their beef.
Listen, everybody got to put a hit on 50 Cent because 50 Cent will put a hit on you. Listen, you can't trust 50 Cent. Right? If you could trust 50 Cent, then people run around trusting him, but you got to understand that 50 Cent been feeling some kind of way ever since P. Diddy his baby mama. All right, so he ain't trusting nobody, and nobody can't trust 50 Cent. 50 Cent don't trust the industry because the industry fake. His baby mama let her in and kept him out.
Were you surprised to find out that Diddy was messing with 50 Cent's baby's mama?
I ain't never surprised to find out nobody's baby mama. That's what they do. Listen,
he had her doing freak offs though.
Yeah,
bro.
but in the hood, we're always put it like hood bitches. When you rich, all you put is rich bitches. So rich bitches, just like hood bitches, they get a lot.
I was pretty surprised that he had her doing all. Man, if I was 50, I'd be pretty mad too. I'm sure he's pretty. You think 50 Cent is embarrassed?
50 need to get in the booty again by Eminem. But Eminem, he was kept on going up.
Well, talking about Diddy, the Diddy trial has came to an end, and I believe the prosecution has rested their case, so they should be going into deliberating. The jury should be deliberating everything really soon, man. What is your final predictions? And today they did drop a whole bunch of charges.
Well, what's left? What do you got left?
I don't know exactly, but they dropped some of the more serious charges: the kidnapping, the human trafficking, some of the human trafficking. I'm not sure exactly what he has left, but they dropped some pretty serious charges.
They ain't drop him, he beat him. Listen, the only time they drop something when you beat something, they knew they couldn't prove those, so they ain't gonna tell the jury to go ahead and go with them verdicts. The ones they kept, the ones they know they gonna win. Listen, y'all gotta understand, when y'all see him dropping stuff, y'all think, oh, he winning. No, they understanding that they cannot win with those. Because they ain't gonna try you for something and put it in for you to make an agreement on something they know they can't win. So they gonna remove those cases. And only put the ones in that they know the jury gonna give you a guilty verdict on. So Diddy is guilty.
That's some slick shit too by the feds, right?
That's how they do it.
Now if he gets found guilty of those ones that now he wasn't charged with aren't gonna count as him beating the case.
Right. That's how they work. So they saw it, they planned, okay, you beat this, you beat this, you beat this, you beat this. But if I add all this, then you get a hung jury, right? They don't want him to get a hung jury, so they removed everything that he can beat and only left what he was guilty for.
Dirty, bro. Dirty, man. The feds play dirty, man.
But a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think, oh, Diddy winning, all Diddy losing. That a lot of people don't know.
How fast do you think it's going to take them to convict him?
Here's the thing, right? How long they been deliberating? They started deliberation yet?
Not that I know of, but it should be starting.
Listen, if it come back within a few hours, he guilty. If it go overnight, he innocent.
Now, if
so it's gonna be back in about 30 minutes. Soon as they go into deliberation, it's back in about 30 minutes. It's already ready right now. Yeah, that verdict already ready.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.